Oh, come ye, worthy travellers, come ye to the hearth-fire, and I shall tell ye all a tale of ye olden days and all the... I'm gonna stop that now. Hello, welcome back to our Sunday strategy. As we see before you, we see the map once again of Crusader Kings. Sadly, Nomi is not here, so we cannot play around with the ponies. However, I would really enjoy playing this on my own, so we will do so. Now my plan, I have a new plan for this, quite of a goal. As you might see, I have made a new fellow named Sharon of Canaria. Where the hell is Canarias? Well, Canarias is all the way over here, this little island, and that's all I own. My goal is to make a new republic in the whole, well, this here section of Africa. The African Republic. This is going to be quite a challenge, as I'll have to face a few things. Now, let us begin. I will tell you more about Sharon of Canarias and why he wants to make a new African Republic. So let us see. Dynamic. That's fine. Let's turn off the Aztec invasion, as I do intend to maybe play this through all the way to the end, and then hopefully maybe convert it into Europa Universalis 4. Yes, 4, not 2. And then see if we can maybe become a powerful historical or colonial power, as it were. With a new nice coastal region here, and being a republic, we can do quite a bit. So generate families, exclave off. That's fine. Let's keep most of the historic things on. Yeah, in fact, let's just keep all the rules as is. It's fine. Let us start the game. I'm even tempted to put it maybe on Iron Man mode. But I won't do that for this, because if something goes wrong, I would like to maybe resave. Because let's see, as we start. Loading, loading. You're playing as a Berber African chief. Yes, we are a tribal chief with a West African paganism belief. This means we have a lot to reform before we can form a proper republic. That's why I took this island, because I think it will be fun to reform a lot of stuff. Gives us a lot of choices. Now, let us tell you about Sharon of Murador of and it's totally not Sauron of Mordor. No, not at all. Well, Sharon is 48 years old, and as you see, he is quite intelligent. He is very strong. He is ambitious because he wants to form an African republic. That's quite an ambitious undertaking from this small little island over here. I doubt he even can get his troops off this island with a few boats he probably has, but still. He is also pissed off because he hasn't had too much success as of late and is still single. He also doesn't care what he has to do to get there. He is quite cynical, and apparently he's possessed by some evil spirit. This is gonna be fun. He's also wounded, because that gives you more points to choose from, and wounded goes away and gives you scarred. So, and with the background of a fortune builder, he is quite set on making this a successful republic. Now then, let us begin with actually setting up our people. Let's see. Step 1. I think we should pick a focus. Now, we are wounded, so at the moment I want something that gives us health. Family is a good one. Hunting will be fine. Stewardship. I think this one gives us health. Theology, maybe. I like this music. I had not heard this music. I really like this music, honestly. Fictional tropical. Yeah, I like this. Alright, family. Let's focus on family for now, because we need heirs, else if we die, and we can die at 48, since the Middle Ages after all, things would go bad. And I think we should work toward getting an heir. Getting kids is always very important in the early stages, so we should also marry real quick. Let's see who's around that might be willing to... Not that many people. Who do we have here? Oh, you're 16. Craven. Diligent is nice. Also ambitious. But it is not great. But I think we can do this. So yeah, let's take Alicia as our merits. This would gain 0 and we would gain quite a bit of prestige. She would gain quite a bit of prestige. Oh, I don't know. Oh no, we would lose prestige. Oh well. Right now we mostly just want prestige. Right, and we have an entirely empty court, so let us start filling our court. A Grand Vizier. Fella, hello fella. Apparently fella is the best Grand Vizier around. Alright then fella. You are a new Grand Vizier, fella. Hope we can call them all fella eventually. Let's see, a Marshal. He doesn't like me that much. But he is by far the best Marshal in the land, so... Kusul, you're my new Marshal. Stop, hope you don't hate me too much. Steward. Oh, he's a good steward. You are gonna be my steward, Mr. Amuad. And my wife is apparently the best spy master I can get. My new wife? Well, let's do it then. At least I will know my wife. Well, it might actually make it more likely. Holy dear! He is a damn good priest! Alright then, you are... Actually, it's a lady. Elder Tijat. Alright, nice enough. So yes, we are African pagans, meaning we have all kinds of interesting tribal belief, and it means we can probably eventually reform our religion. I don't know what our current religion is like. Let's have a preview of African faiths. Pyramid creation. Oh, that's interesting to get. I don't know if we have any of these yet, but we can make something very interesting out of this eventually. For now though, that's definitely not because we have quite a few chances. Firstly, we will indeed need to reform our faith, for which we will need to conquer a few of our holy sites. And there's one over here. Well, we can probably get to that real quick, but these ones down here, that might be a chore. That might be quite a bit of conquest. Oh well, once we get the ball rolling, we may be able to do that. No, we've only one thing now. Let's see, what will be good for our tribe? Tribal Shadowed. Yeah, we want everything that possibly raises our warriors, because we need kind of a boost of things. Let's see, commander improved. Train troops. Yeah, we just mostly just want random men to fight with, so... I don't think, since we're tribal, fabricating claims is not that important. I think our Grand Vizier should sow some deceit in these lands over here. Now I think that's quite possible that they can sow some easy deceit, because if we look at the religious map mode, there's a Catholic here, these are Shia. And there's a whole bunch of tribal pagans here, so there's definitely no religious unity over there. That'll lead to some tension which we can abuse. And I think our spy master, we won't have many people scheming against us, so I think our spy master should go and study some tech, specifically in Constantinople. So goodbye, wife! Off to oh wait, no, that might not be smart. Wife needs to get children. Must have babies. Oh well, we'll see how that works, and we'll call her home if we end up not making many children. We can possibly also take more children and concubines eventually, since we are tribal pagans. Ah, bold zeal. Yes, that might also get us troops, so let's do that. Right then, what do we need? We still have air, we're working on that. We need a court physician. I think it's very easy. No, we can't make that lady our court physician, but he has 17, that's a good court physician. And designated regents, I don't know. Let's make waifu designated regents, there we go. That might attempt to kill me, but oh well. That! Everything is set up! Worship the ancestors. Can we do that? Pick a patron deity. Let's see if we can worship the ancestors first. Well, we are going to need some fighters, so ancestors! Guide my sword in battle, let me conquer my enemies. Right, everything done. Let's see what happens. Military power and prowess in battle. Now it's time to present the offering. Oh great, I will offer you fresh blood. You might become one-eyed and severely injured. Yeah, I don't think we should do that right now. Who are we sacrificing? Bookus. Is Bookus any good at anything? No! Sacrifice him! Right, that gave us a nice bit of piety. The offering struggled violently when the shaman and her disciples pushed it down on the offering stone. How nice to call it it. The ancestors will surely be pleased with such a vigorous servant. Now all we have to do is wait and hope. The ancestors bestow a blessing upon me. Let's pick a patron deity. There are many deities who I can choose from to follow. Will it be Motherly Susbumbula, goddess of fertility, or perhaps Moon Spirit Ayur, who knows how to guide and help me in negotiations? On the other hand, for wealth and prosperity, I could turn to the great snake Bida. Oh, there are others. Let's see, dynasty, stewardship and learning, that's okay, diplomacy. There are many deities who will seek glory in battle but pray to Dongo and carry the favor of the spider god Anasi. Yet if I wish to be balanced with a blessed life and wise growth, I does for Dan, and Dan gives learning, Nasi gives more plot power. That's personal combat, honestly. Dynasty opinion. Well, I think diplomacy might be wise then here. That means more people like us and might be easier to have people not gang up on us. Mighty and lightning Ayur, spirit associated with the moon, looks at light, brings you to the dark at night. He reads the minds of all living creatures. He offers inspiration and guidance to all to sacrifice him. Yay, we have a patron deity now. Now then, our goal is to start conquering something. Specifically, maybe, let's see, what might be a nice place to conquer of these four? We definitely want to set a foothold in these lands. Let's put it on independent realms for now. Zeus, yes. How shall we declare Chief of Zeus? No, we can only establish a tributary state or make him say tribute. That's kind of not what I want. I want to have his lands. Alright, I might need to start moving my people around if that's not possible. July. Okay, let's set up time. So I guess we can just subjugate these fellows, even though I am next door to them. guess it's just waiting to July then. Oh well, at least it'll help our prestige tick up a little bit. Otherwise, how is this county? It's not great. Honestly, none of these are terribly great. So we are probably... Oh, Safi is pretty good. Who? Marrakesh, yeah. Capital of Morocco. Obviously that's kind of going to be pretty good. Who? Lately I've become afraid that someone might want to hurt me. I'm thinking about hiring two food tasters, and maybe a bodyguard is a good idea. So I have a chance to get paranoid. Do we want that or trusting? I think paranoid will be better for us. Right, food tasters, bodyguards, anything to save me. Have we become paranoid? No, we have not. Oh, well. Guess it's just a reasonable precaution then. So how many ships can we raise? Because that's gonna be important. Because we need to get our limited troops onto the land after all. We have 14 ships, meaning we can have about 1400 men on board ships. Oh, that's not too bad. Is it? Yeah, it's July. Wait, let's shift some people around. Now, I want my spy master to be at home, so I'm just gonna tell her to scheme. Mostly because I want the waifu at home, you know. And we are going to need to fabricate a claim, apparently. And I say we do this on South. The South spouse. We were with the boss of South. And then hopefully we could push through to draw eventually. Maybe even make a claim on that. I don't know what, he doesn't have a high chance to make a claim. Well, I'm sure we can do something eventually. We just have to watch and wait for the right opportunity. That's a big thing in Crusader Kings. You really sometimes have to just, wait for the right opportunity to strike when the enemy is weakest. Meanwhile, anything... An African eldership. What's an elder? The oldest and wisest members of the tribe are given authority to determine a proper successor among the members of the current ruling dynasty. As long as the elders are satisfied with your leadership, they will tend to favor your candidate. If the elders are displeased, they might pick a candidate that's not to your liking. Women can inherit, but only if there are no eligible males. Well, maybe we will change that around in the future. We possibly can maybe change our our religion. So yeah, we can only pick gavel kind. Honestly, I think that eldership right now is much better than the gavel kind we have. I'm actually kind of happy. Gavel kind say all your land is divided amongst your children. And that leads to problems when you die, your whole realm gets cut up again. Now this, yeah, it might be the wrong candidate if I just don't like it. At least I can ensure there's only one candidate. Only one person inheriting this stuff. And there's some wars going on here. Between Taza and Timala, I believe. Now what? I wonder, can we do some raiding? I am interested in seeing that. I am going to try it, see what happens. So, we raise our fleet. Actually, let's raise our armies. I'm going to mark these armies as raiders. And I'm going to raise our fleet. See if we can steal some gold from our neighbors. Right, folks. Alright, let's see if we can't raid a little bit in Safi. This might not work, you might need to be north for this. Let's see. We are stealing loot. Let's see. Loot is being thrown into the ship's holding. Aha, we can raid the coast. We can be pirates. While they are all fighting each other, we are going to steal a whole shit ton of gold. Obviously it's not that much. But this does offer opportunities. I mean, the Spanish coasts are pretty wealthy. Now we sadly can't steal what's in the castle. Our armies are too small for that. Hello, fellas! I've come to take your money. Have you a lot of money? You have a little bit of money? Well, give it to us then. Alright, countryside pillaged. Off, off, back to the ships, fellas, back to the ships. They're angry. Right then. That's an interesting, successful experiment. Let's see if we can do it some more. How about in Spain? Hello there, fellas. What rich coastlines do you have over here? Oh yes, elaborating. Hooray! Our wife is pregnant. It seems that the Spanish are busy with their own. Oh no, 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 no. Retreat! Shit! Come on, win the battle! Oh no! We are losing the battle! Riding over the place, I see a drop of countless soldiers coming from my unit. Weapons raised. When they are finished with us, all my men are dead. I sink to my knees and I'm wondering why I'm still here. Where's the enemy commander? I'll kill him myself! Yes, we're wrathful. We're gonna do that. Is this Sharon? Yes. Enemy commander Abdullah is swinging a spear with his increasing precision. I'm beginning to think I will die here on the plains. Oh dear. I might die here. It would lose me prestige. Fucking take Abdullah's even instead! I'll help you! Yeah, this went badly. And we have been captured anyway. I could sadly believe it's possible, but practically has managed to make my wife, Alicia, look passable. I found myself strangely interacted with her for the last few weeks. We should definitely not be chased, so better make a move quickly, because I'm apparently captured. Oh well, that was the end of our adventure over there. Now I'm known as a traitor, and I'm in prison. Still, 26 gold. People are kind of happy with that. You know what, I'm just gonna let them rest and then go for another raid. I mean, I might be in prison, but that doesn't mean my men can, you know, not be in prison. I'm going to pick family again, by the way. Oh, I'm in prison, so I can't do that. Right. I want to be out of prison, even though I'm now known as Sharum the Traitor. Alright then, back to raiding. Wow, there's a lot of love going on while I am in prison. It occurred to me that my wife is feeling somewhat gloomy as of late. The burden of her unborn child is causing her some humoral unbalance. It is affecting her mood. Well, we actually have a nice influx of gold, so let's buy her a gift. That did not get us a nice new trait. Oh well. Time to get that money back. Yahar! Onto the sea there, mateys! Let's make a request, see if we can't get out. Oh no, they've sent me to the oubliette. Am I going to die in the... someone's boop boop. I really hope... Lisbona, there's bound to be a lot of money there. Yes. They are fighting here. Well, at least I have a new heir. Our daughter, Gemina Binchun. What type of girl is she? She is nothing special. Let's also name her as such. Prisima, because I'm in prison. Crusader. There we go. Yeah, you fellas. Oh, you're rebels. Well, you go ahead and have fun, rebels. I'm just here to steal all your money. We're raiding, right? Yeah, we're raiding. Well, I'm dead in prison. That's, oh dear. Now I am a little girl. Fuck. There they come. Bloody revolt, people! You just couldn't let me steal all your gold, could you? This might be quite a failed start here. My dreams... The dreams of, what's his name? Oh dear, I have to set up a whole new council now. You... I suppose you... Aguari, yeah, you're pretty good. Fella, don't like me too much. Arisha. Yeah, but you're not good. Alright, fella, I'm going to trust you, fella. And let's see... I guess you remain a good priest, so... Well, I think it's time to call an end to the raiding for the moment, recover our troops. Because now we are a baby. That's not great. Let's do try and make a claim though. Yeah, let's organize some raids. I like all that. Build zeal. And build a legend. There we go. And he can stay and scheme. Because, yeah, as a little child, there might be some plots to take over from me. To have died in prison, how sad. That was not how I wanted to start my glorious legend. Well, maybe this young girl, born on the Prisomima, born on the eve of my death. She may have a grand destiny before her, who knows? She does have a good counsel on her side though, that's definitely a plus. So who is raising me actually? Who's my... oh, my educator is my mother. Alright, fine enough. Ah, Sharon the traitor. How did you actually die? In prison, I know that, but let's see. Died in the dungeon of Emir Marwan the Quazid. What a sad fate. He was such a good character too. He had great stats. Zagwa Zavid, wife of Emir Elite of the Mazilans, has been spending a few days at Canais. It has been very nice experience meeting her. How could you know? You're 1 year old. Maybe our people are not so different after all. Well, I guess this is all in the name of the mother. So non-agreement with Mazuli Emirat. I don't know where that is. Oh well, nice enough, I suppose. It's time for Lafrika. I'm curious what's going to happen to our little girl. Maybe we can do something interesting eventually. Underrepresented. Abrahamic Synthenism. Book of people of the book are fascinating to many African people. We've often been embraced the customs of our neighbors. Ah, we can get sympathy for Abrahamic religion. But we don't really want that. We want to make our own awesome new religion eventually. That those desires have been well tempered a bit for now due to that sad defeat. Come on, Vizier, make a claim on this place. I want to invade to have a few more lands. Invade with the baby army. How old is she now? Still 1. Now, sadly, until we're about 4 years old, there's not that much we can do. It's better than if we went straight game over, though. That's for sure. And the nice thing is we can shape a lot of her destiny now, which is cool. See how she's going to grow up. I have had some great rulers come out of, like, you know, 1-year-olds who took to the throne. Agdud has been going around Canais praising Alicia, claiming that she would make a better chiefess than I do. That's my mother! Perhaps I should not have treated the elders so poorly. How can I treat anybody poorly? I'm 2 years old! And she is my mother! What do you want? Craziness, I'll tell you. There's an army there. 302. Well, when we still had, what's his name, we could do better. Actually, we still can do better. With all the money we could have stolen, we could have raised some mercy. Oh, so much lost! I bemoan the loss of Shagun the traitor! Oh well, maybe he shouldn't have been such a dick. How are things going in the rest of the world? I think the Byzantines are having a little bit of a revolt or something breaking off. Not so good for them. Well, I think someone just fell to their deaths. Alright, we need a new steward. They are all not as good as the last one. That's a bloody shame. Oh well, court physician, you are getting the job. Can you do anything useful, court physician? Yes. Build up my legend. The legend of the little girl. little prison Mina, who is now still 2 years old. And also maybe going a little bit faster, so we're at least 4. Under them, and so we spend the time in our sunny little island. Alright, someone's made needs a new region. Well, good for you. Oh, I need a new chancellor. That's a shame, the last one was pretty good, I think. Alright, Grand Vizier, I still want a claim on this place. Well, maybe someone else can reform the African religions. Lowe is going around making Canarias praising Fella, claiming that he could make a much better chiefess than I don't think he would make a better chiefess than you do. Perhaps, well, maybe. He does have fanciful flowing hair. Oh well, that old fool. I am the chiefess, and I am too. I will scream and piss in his face. Because pretty much that's... Well, I suppose at 3 you could start she could start saying the first curse word. Oh, Mother has had a child with another elder. This is my half-sister. She has no right to the throne, no? Fatumata Fatumudit, the wife of Farin Korda Kantor, has been spending a few days in Canary. It's been nice. Yeah, sure. As long as it's not with Sals. 583, that's actually pretty good. Yeah, it'll be quite a battle going on to South. Oh well, we just need the right opportunity, and as a child it's not like we can really go to war anyway. Ah, seems the war has been solved. Someone else is the boss now. Alright. Who knows, maybe we could marry into some power on the coast. We are a lady after all. But we are gonna have to be careful with our marriage things in the future. Because you know, we are going to need to marry matrilineally. If we're going to keep the bloodline of Sharoon the traitor alive. Sharoon the traitor, he betrayed us. He betrayed my game plan. Go to prison. What the hell's going on here? Oh, there's a Byzantine revolt going on. Yeah, I was worried about. Yeah, there's a... Yeah. Figured that was the case. Khazaria's growing. I was very tempted to also make a nomad people and try to push down to the coast here and make me myself a republic in India. That could be very interesting, but it's... That's hard. That's maybe even harder than a chance I've set up of myself here. And this is already turning out to be a harder chance than I thought. Because I thought I could just subjugate some of my coastal neighbors and... Oh well, mother! Damn, my mother is busy. They all don't have the royal blood of Sharoon the traitor within them, so... Guess they're just worthless. How old am I? I'm 5! I should be able to start doing things. Let's actually stop it and let's start doing things. I think we can pick a... So what should we focus on with our... I think we should go for... Duty is always very good. It leads to some good things. Let's focus on our heritage. Or... I think we could have pride in our bloodline. Let us go for pride. She's the only daughter, only surviving heir of Sharoon the traitor. Yes, I know that doesn't sound something to be proud of, but we should be. It gives us the only right to properly rule. And we have survived our baby here, so that's That's actually quite an achievement. And I think we can start possibly picking a new educator as well. So let's see in our court, who is a good educator, who is strong. We need someone with strong stats. Let's see amongst our courts. So I'm thinking she only has learning really high. And the rest of the stats are not too bad. Could possibly but these are all the wrong religion. I don't trust these people to educate me. No, we need someone of the right religion. Maybe the Chief Diviner is a good idea. So Crusader seems pretty okay. Are there any geniuses in my court? Okay. So I'm thinking maybe the Chief Divider might be the best shot at being our proper teacher. So let's ask to be consort. No. Can't I pick her as my educator? Alright, I guess not. Okay then, we'll just have to stick with Mother, I suppose. Well, Mother's not too awful. Yeah, she has very average stats overall. And she still is not remarried, apparently. Oh, Sharoon the traitor. How I had such high hopes for you. And still no claim on Sals. I want to be the bowels of Sals. And I really hope I'm going to get some fun events starting for our little girl soon. And some adventure. And we want some good traits as well. So we are getting pretty decent at learning. But not so much in martial. And I do want a good high martial score for her. Ah, here we go. I was invited to the servant quarters to eat cake with them tonight. But just as I was going to go, it started raining. 50 will make out with no effort. Get a cold. I didn't want to get wet, I'll wait. Fussy. Is fussy good? Patient is not too bad. I think I'd like fussy. Yeah, we're a bit fussy now. Greedy would not be too bad. Honestly, none of those traits are terrible. Patient is really good, actually. We can get patient out of this. So what's going on here? Makawan Emirates. Oh, that's over here. Well, they're having some trouble. Fine by me. You all go fighting out here on the mainland. I'll just sit on my little island and prepare. Oh, because I already have 700 and that's actually pretty good. We get a decent army for this little Canarian island over here. Almost tempted to start another raid. That might be fun. In fact, why not? Raiding time! Alright, fellas! It's time to have some fun again. Get on the boats and grab everything that might be valuable. Yar! We're the Barbary Coast Pirates! Oh, wait, put it on raiding. There we go. Now, we need to be careful this time with our victims. Right then, let's go sailing. I do find Spain very tempting, but oh dear. The Umajats are just, you know, big. And they've grown bigger. They've taken pieces of Asturias. How is Majorca, actually? There's quite a bit of decent money to be had there. And they can't really raise too many armies to stop us there. Let's go down to the Mediterranean. 23, 80, 89. Oh, this is just such tempting lands for us. For our piratey little plans. Honestly, these African lands are not too bad either. Yeah, I'm gonna just steal some money. I'm gonna steal it. I'm gonna steal their money. Come on, get to land. So we're just gonna have to be very careful to immediately leave as soon as they are starting to raise troops against us. Fill up the ships, ladies and gentlemen. Well, probably mostly gentlemen, but fill them up! So we only have to watch these, because there's a mountain range that stops them from passing through here, so that's good. In fact, this is quite a bit of a blocking mountain range, see? So far so good, things are quiet. Steal, hold that gold, steal it. Raiding is so much, it's exciting. It's very exciting. Sad thing with that battle over at Lisbon, we might have been able to win that if we played it a little bit smarter. Might have been able to win the battle and not have Sharon the traitor die. So far no resistance. And we have almost went out with 20 gold pieces, which compared to what we have is actually... Oh no, 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 out! Bollocks, bollocks, get out! We might still be able to make it. I think we are gonna make it. Yes, we made it! Haha! We made off with almost 31 gold! Now let's try the Majorcan Isles. For our next target. Alright, okay. There's a decent amount of gold here, not as much as those other places, but still. Maybe we could start raiding France, that could also be fun and ironic. Ah, the fun of playing a raiding pagan with access to boats. You know what? We can even win a complete siege here if we want to. I mean, if we... Like, they are not gonna send troops. They won't have a big troop force to send over here. And we can actually break this fort. So I think, yeah, we are going to just go full out on this. Majorca is going to burn. Well, they have 200 people here. That's... kinda... It won't stop us, but they might be able to stop our sieging plans. If they dare. Let's put some good commanders in... Oh, I don't have any. Let's change that, actually. We need a good commander for this. Title. Commander. Who do we have? No one that great, but Lukey, I suppose Lukey, you're better than nothing. You are a commander now. He did have a strategic thing. Oh yeah, he's just kind of... yeah, nothing. Shrewd, not too bad. Honestly, his stats are actually pretty good all around. Or average all around at least. Which, if you have average all around, it's actually kind of good. And the boat is getting nice and full. Oh, it's paused. That's why. Let's speed this up, see what we can do. Come on, Siege! Tick on down. Duke Livioli of Vernorca. What a fanciful fellow. Hope he enjoys Berber barbarians just raiding his castles, taking everything that's valuable. And then we still have a solid 21 gold we can grab. And usually when you break a castle you get even more loot, so... well, prestige and maybe prisoners. Prisoners which we can sacrifice for our ancestors. Sure they'll enjoy that. What a fun bunch we are. The question is if we're going to that other place. 23. Honestly, that's not worth it. Not a battle with these fellas. Ah, so West Francia. Hooray! We've won the siege. So West Francia is doing pretty well. We might even see the Holy Roman Empire form out of that. Yeah, plunder these lands, fellas. Let's speed it up a bit again. Meanwhile, Kid Procina is just happily on her little island, being fussy. Oh. Walking across the yard, I see Aisha angrily beating a dog with a heavy stick. Whew, that's badass! How old is she? 8 years old! Who's Aisha? She is a courtier. I'll pick up and beat her instead! Yes! As I hit her, Aisha turned her anger on me and I managed to escape. As a dog bit her ankle. She will find that I am a fierce enemy. We have gotten haughty. Honestly, not a great trait, but I like it here. Hey, we beat a woman. Your Marshal Kusu has put forward a plan of experimentation with a new military technology, inspired by the supposedly brilliant inventor and engineer that he has recently befriended. All that is needed is a little funding. Well, we are getting quite a bit of funding right now, so yes, we can do that. I'm okay with this. Look at all the funding I'm getting out of these castles and cities. Thank you. I think we're done here. Yep. How full is our ship, boys? Completely full. Let's see. The Screaming Arrow. You've received a report of the outcome of military experimentation that your marshal has sponsored. Apparently a new kind of self-propelled arrow has tried out based on Far Eastern models. Lit by fire, these arrows would scream and fire away, throwing smoke and then exploding on impact, killing several of the livestock used as target practice. Unfortunately, on the second trial, several of the missiles misfired. One striking the engineer dead and the other nearly killing my marshal. Whoa! Ah, we lose tech. Alright, what a shame. Anyways, our ship is full! The Kingdom of Italy is formed. The Lombardy Kingdom It's established in Italy after a long history of migration from Roman Europe along the Lombards. Sic transit gloria mundi. So we have Italy now. Impressive. It usually takes quite a while before Italy forms. Right. We have returned with 307 gold. Influx, excellent. Right then, well, I think that's a good raid. Better than the fathers. We can disband. With that, I think I'll call an end to this episode. Well, you'll see more adventures of this dynasty, hopefully, or maybe I will retry restart something new. Because, well, being a child, we still have, well, we only have 6 more years, so there might be adventures in the future still. But this plan might be a bit too hard to do, harder than I imagined it would be. Oh well. Till the next one. I friend you. Yes. Oh, still pick a. Oh, that's for my half sister. I don't care. Make it humility. You're not going to rule. I am. Good day.